which is the Champion TV show or the Champion TV series. In the past, I've done the podcast, which is Champion on a Mission, which we're up to, I think, 80 or 90 episodes, man, and I'm super excited about that you guys continue to get that information and listen to it and get value from it and really take that and start to change you guys' lives for the things that you're working on so far as the thing that we look for in this Champion Brotherhood, which is how to win it all, how to have it all in our bodies, all in our marriages, all in our businesses as men in today's world, right? Next, like naturally, you guys know we have the 30 Days of War book, which is a 30-day guide for men like us to really take advantage of the things that I find if we take that on as a challenge for 30 days, you're going to get some value to be able to add that to every area of your life, as well as really my brainchild, my baby, like the highlight and the flagship of what we do here in Champion is our live experience, which is guys fly into Oahu, Honolulu, Hawaii, and they stay 3 days with us and they experience what it's like to work with us hands-on live, work on those things. So we work on the number one aspect of what I feel like is the purpose of any guy, is to live from strength and power instead of weakness, fear, and obligation that we're going to lose everything because we took our shot to be better or leave a legacy behind by building a big ass business, by having a family, by being the men that we believe we're supposed to be instead of being somebody that who we're not in the core. So this is another project that I'm doing and I want to kind of introduce that to you. And the first episode is called Asleep. This is really based on the audiobook that I have called The Awakening, which is my awakening experiences as it relates to my marriage between my wife, Sharon, and losing my business. And after I lost my business, what was revealed was really the failure of my marriage that was coming up, and really was going to be the second failed marriage that I have. And it was an awakening in me that said, hey, you know, you're getting ready to fail again. So you've built up this business. You thought your business was going to save you. It didn't. You thought having a lot of money was going to save you, and it didn't. Put that down. And then within losing all that stuff, I was exposed to another potential failing marriage. So you thought all that shit was going to work and it didn't. So what is it that you're going to do? Fucking wake up. And while I spent a lot of time blaming God and blaming all these, because once I got involved in church and I thought I was doing the right thing, going to business seminars, teachers from mentors, and really playing the game the way that I thought the game was supposed to be played, I had to really turn around and do some soul searching for me and spend a lot of time getting coaches and people to really manage who I was while I put the house of cards back together, which I did. So it was my awakening moments, which is the audio book called The Awakening. So this show is really going to be dedicated to those awakenings, but in you, because I believe that a lot of men out there are asleep, which is what our first episode is going to be about. There's a lot of men out there that I believe in today's world that are asleep. And unfortunately, they won't have their true awakening until they begin to lose stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of guys float around feeling like the world is theirs, like everything is good, not realizing until either somebody shakes them or life and the universe wakes them up and go, look, you're failing. Everything's falling to hell in a handbasket. You're the one responsible for that. And if you don't do shit about it, if you don't wake up soon, your whole life as you know it, your marriage, the time that you spend with your kids, your multi-million-dollar or just your beginning business is going to go away because you won't be who you have to be to maintain that thing. So as long as you stay asleep and you don't have your awakening moment, you will lose. And until you become a champion and step into the fight and fight for your family, fight for your business, fight for the things that you believe in, you won't have that. So what I'm hoping is that at least the 4 episodes that we put together, because I don't know exactly how this shit's going to work. I know that I believe I'm called to bring this message to you, and I thought that this was a good way to do it, was if we have the Champion TV episodes and we base them all on awakenings. If my job is truly to awaken you and to resurrect champion men so they fight for their families and stop holding them hostage to their fears and obligations and all the things that they're worried about doing in their life, and then show them, look, dude, you're losing. If that's your wake-up call and this show opens that up to you and you come on board to this champion army and involve yourself in what we're doing here in this brotherhood by coming to selection and getting involved in a 5-week training, mission accomplished. That's what I want. But we got one mission here. Fucking wake you up to the power that you really have so you can start using it to fight for your family, fight for your business, and fight for the things that you want. So that first episode is going to come out tomorrow. Like I said, I had things all set up and lo and behold, I fucking forgot my my iPad or my MacBook Pro, so I couldn't set it all up with the TV and the screen and all the other stuff that I wanted to, so that way you can follow along the way that you did. But I didn't want to not shoot this. I thought this was so important to let you know what's upcoming. So again, Champion TV, first episode, Asleep, as it relates to your awakening as a man in today's world. Because again, let's face it, if more men stay asleep, then we all fucking lose. If our job is just to awaken a few men that are going to stand up and fight for the shit they want, my life will be better, your life will be better, your kids' lives will be better, my kids' lives will be better, our businesses will all be better, because let's face it, man, every man out there should be fucking leading from the front, fighting for what he wants. And if you don't do that, we all fail. It's all our responsibility to step up and step into that fight together. All right. So stay tuned for that first episode in the series called The Champion. Really, it's not called The Champion. It's Champion TV. And it's the first episode in the installment on Champion TV in this studio called The Awakening. All right, man. So looking forward to having that with you. I hope you guys check this out. You guys will love it. I promise that shit will be fire. You cannot get off that series and watch it and not be woken up to where you are and to start making better decisions. And whether you're going to join us or not a problem. But I won't leave it to chance that it's not your responsibility to do something about where you are, what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe it's time for you to fucking wake up and see that. All right, man. Let's talk soon. Let's get this done.